Alright guys, I probably strung you on long enough. Just so you know, I'm not making up stories or anything. This is my old Massey Ferguson 750 combine that was hit by a train. I'm up at the neighbors here. Just give you the overview. I don't know, supposedly the rear axle broke and it got stuck on the tracks. That was about 2-3 years ago. It's been a little while. You can see there's another one for parts. That one was on fire. That wasn't mine, but this one was. You see the whole back end is off of it, basically from the bin all the way back. You can see what was there. Like I say, without the axle, this was all sitting down on the ground. And here's the axle. It's nice. I had these bar tires on the back. Probably the most frustrating thing wasn't how much these things, they're not worth very much, but the frustrating part was how much time I had into it. I mean, I went over this thing from the feeder house to the straw chopper. It's about 100% ready to roll. There we have an 850 Massey. That one he uses for beans, and there's a 1460 International. And he also has a 750, or another 850 I mean, out in the field doing corn. Why so many? I don't know. You can see the engine's gone. That engine only had 2,100 hours on it, and it made a lot of sense to part it out just because of the how good it was. I don't even know if I want to climb up here if this ladder is. Radiator's gone and everything. I don't know, this step is, something's broke there. I don't want to. Yeah, that whole step is broke off. I'd go up in the cab and show you I put a new interior in the cab. I don't know, it was just a shame for it. Back up and give you kind of the. So that was my second combine. I had an International 82 pull type before that, but this was the first self-propelled that I had. And yeah, don't loan out your equipment. This one, something at the engine had caught fire. This was sitting out for a pretty long time. This one probably isn't very good. The bin's probably rotted right out of it. Yeah, the air intake's been open to the weather. It's more or less just a parts machine right now. It's got good tires on it. But there aren't enough parts on this to fix the other one. The other one's, it's totaled. It's junk. This one here, I think all the sieves are out of it. Everything has been ripped off of it for how many years? You can see there's a 986 hiding over there. Similar to mine, but with no turbo. I think we got a 544 hydro with the 280 or the 239 diesel. I guess all this stuff you can see from the road, so if he doesn't like me filming it, it doesn't break any HIPAA laws. But yeah, it's toast. And the front sieves would probably be okay, but you never get them out of there. It's all mangled and mashed. Everything's just bent. You can see the tin work is ripped right off. The upper shakers are all mashed up and smashed together. I put all new belts on the machine. Just serviced the engine. It's just toast. It's sitting here waiting to go to the junkyard. Fuel tank is, it's busted a little bit, but Didn't leak. Has some fuel in it. Has a quarter tank. Be worth saving. So I would like to go up into that cab and show you what I did to the cab, all the upgrades, but that ladder's busted. I don't want to. It's only holding on by a little bolt, so we'll stay out of it. I could smell corn in the air. I think he was shelling yesterday. It was 25%, and this stuff was planted when mine was, so. It is a shame. And I don't mean, I'm not gonna badmouth this neighbor. He's helped me out years and years. He's helped me, so everybody's different. It's a pretty nice machine. I don't know if he bought that this year. $850. And like I say, he has another $850 with the corn head. For years, he always had two of them. He didn't like changing the heads and resetting the machines. This one looks like it was out in the sun. See how cracked the tires are, dry rotted. They're real bad shape, them tires. Pretty nice head on it though. That belt needs to be changed. So yeah, it's got some. This I was seriously considering buying. This one would fit in the shed. I'd have to take the bin extensions off. Those bin extensions are a little too high, but this is a lot shorter machine than the 760 that I was thinking about buying, and I think that's because this has the smaller tires on it. These are only 26 instead of the 32. So I don't know the full story on it. Some of the other neighbors I talked to said that the head doesn't lift all the way up. So I might have a problem there, and I think it has like 5,000 hours on it. I don't know. Can't say for sure, but it would be one of those deals where it would take pretty much work, I think. And the head is a 963. 963? Yeah, 963. So I like the red ones, but I don't know if I want one with 5,000 hours. Let's see if I can. One thing, the Massey ladders are nicer. This is just a Massey. It's like a nice staircase, and it smells like mice in here. Oh no, 4,100 hours. Let's sit here. Probably have mice all over. Yeah, that's a nice headliner. Somebody redid the headliner, I'm pretty sure. Got a monitor up there. Probably wouldn't be too bad. It's probably going to need a lot of work. This one will fit in the building though. But between you and me, I know it's stupid to say this because it's on the internet for everybody. He only paid $5,100 for it, and he wants $10,500 for it now. So. I don't know where he's at. I should go out and try to find him. But there we have a case 4230, Hydro 70. Hydro 70 is pretty nice, has a narrow front end. I bailed with that one. John Deere 7000 corn planter. Kind of the common equipment, but yeah, he had another 850 sitting in here that's out in the field somewhere. There's another view of that International 1460. One thing I did see is the amount of leaks. It's not as bad as I thought. There was he must have cleaned it up. This was all caked with oil up in here. And I don't know what the rotor looks like, but this should have the same 436 turbocharged. It's in the 986, same engine. But 10.5 is a little pricey for, oh no, it was this side that was all the oil. Yeah, it's that much oil. This whole belt's just coated. And it looks like it had some work on the elevators here, patched up over the years. I don't know where this one came from. He likes to deal with MM Weaver down in Leola. Got pin extensions. Had some ice in here. This one has 4,600 hours, so this is a high hour machine. Yeah, now that's a staircase versus a straight up climb. I do like those, getting in and out. They're a lot nicer. So, all right, I'm gonna go find him and see which field he's in. Maybe I can get some footage, but just wanted to get this up for you guys that have been waiting to see my old machine. It's about, I can't tell you, I don't remember the year. It's got to be 4 or 5 years ago that happened, so it's been just sitting out. But yeah, should look like that. Now that's what we got. So it's a parts machine. So like I say, I'm not angry about it, or I mean I was, but I know these things you can get for anywhere. Like if you go to an auction, you can get one of these machines for like $2 grand. And it's not that you lost a whole pile of money, it's just the time that I lost, all the effort and work that I put into it. This is what it is. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go see where he's at. Well, I'd say he's hauling a load. His corn goes to the same place mine does. There's the other 7 or 850 Massey with the 6-row head up in the field. So there you go. One last drive-by.